The 1st of the 245th Airfield Operations Battalion out of Lexington, Oklahoma, conducted their 2-week annual training at Camp Gruber, Oklahoma. Commander of the AOB is Army Major Pete Barger.
And we set up and we provide various service from airfield management to airfield services, which is refueling aircraft, and again to air traffic services and flight following aircraft.
The 245th AOB paired up with Muskogee Davis Airport for air traffic control training, allowing unrated soldiers to acquire training needed for future operations. Airport Manager Gary Lynn.
We're an old military airport.
Right.
We got a 7,200-foot runway on one end. It's 150 foot wide. We have crosswind that's almost 5,000 foot long.
Helping coordinate with the airport was the Air Traffic and Airspace Management Officer, Chief Warrant Officer 3, R.J. Harris.
I can't even stress how big it is and how much of a help it is from the city of Muskogee and the Muskogee Airport that they're allowing us to come in and get this valuable, very necessary, very needed training.
As we're working with civilian counterparts, civilian from the city of Muskogee, we've had to follow under a lot of their rules and requirements, which is what we're meant to do.
It worked hand in hand. It always has. You look at the sign out there, it says Davis Field Airport, serving Muskogee in the United States since 1943. That's what that's all from.
There's been a lot of key people that have made this happen, that have shown a lot of faith in this battalion to have us out here doing what we're doing. And I'm just as proud as I could be of the soldiers of this battalion for delivering on that promise.
The work ethic has been very good. We have a lot of technical equipment, so we have to come together as a team, as a unit, in order to communicate with one another.
Part of that technical equipment is the Tactical Terminal Control System, or TTCS. This system allows soldiers to quickly establish communication with aircrafts operating within the surrounding airspace.
Air traffic control is one of those things that you can't just do it on the fly. The soldiers have to have the requisite skills before they go into the fight.
Night operations provide soldiers with the challenge of operating their equipment in a different environment with limited visibility. Equipment that can assist with limited or no visibility is the Ground Control Approach, or GCA, a radar device that enables soldiers to direct flights to and from the ground. Army retired Master Sergeant John Kelly assists soldiers in effectively operating the GCA. But the training isn't easy, according to Army Sergeant First Class Brian Sewell, who's the acting First Sergeant of the AOB.
For a radar facility such as this, the minimal training program is 4 months after you've graduated the school. And not everybody makes it through that training program. If they get to the end of the training program and they have not completed everything, they get reclassed into another MOS.
The 7 Alpha Tactical Tower acts as more of a permanent setup for air traffic control operations. Specialist Andrew Brock.
This is the 7 Alpha. We're
Tour 311.
tactical tower controlling aircraft on Airfield Muskogee Davis, and we got some pretty cool Zeros coming in and out. Just talking to them and giving them advisories, and trying to keep them safe, have some fun.
And Muskogee Advisory Tower, Tour 111, flight of 2, we're on the downwind for 13.
Landing with pilots on risk, getting wind. Tour
111, landing will be pilots on risk, wind 170 at 11. Altimeter.
Look at this guy, he is
3000.
All these taxiways closed, we're going to be back taxiing.
So I can't even stress how crucial it is that a lot of this repetition, this practice with phraseology, this familiarization with the many regulations from the FAA all the way to the Army.
Really can't practice these things enough. This is good for us.
Yeah, no kidding. Well, it's good for us too, sir.
Among the aircraft directed was the C-23 Sherpa, one that will soon be retired. Chief Warrant Officer 3, Eric Brown.
We're in a different time frame. Instead of building up and acquiring new aircraft, it's kind of, going through that drawdown and reset process. So it's just, moving on to new things.
Thanks to the assistance of Muskogee Davis Airport, the AOB is able to conduct air traffic control operations for both new and seasoned controllers. Aware of the significance of this relationship is State Aviation Officer Colonel John Harrison, who visited during the AOB's training.
The relationships that we build with the city of Muskogee and the airfield here at Muskogee Davis is very important. One of the big things that we get as Guardsmen and as the Airfield Operations Battalion is the ability to do the coordination required to set up an airfield, and that coordination requires us to coordinate with local populace or here with the city of Muskogee, the Muskogee Davis Airfield, as well as the FAA.
I think it helps us. Like I said, everybody's a winner.
From the 145 Mobile Public Affairs Detachment, I'm Army 2nd Lieutenant Leanna Litch.